What's up to the nation? It's your boy Young Truth, the Nation of Done, and we coming with another one to the glory of God. You feel me? Tonight's message is called Chess Game, Game of Life. Chess Game, Game of Life. And for each and every last one of you that take the time to watch this, and shouts out to G7. For the ones that take the time to watch this, I truly appreciate it. By you watching the whole message, it's saying you're willing to grow, learn, and heal with me and evolve. And that is a blessing. So your time that you spend here is never taken for granted, but is always reciprocated, amplified, and returned on to you to the glory of God. Chess game. Game of life. Is it not? Let's do the history of the chess game. Glory be to God. In ancient times, medieval times, kings, kingdoms, knights, the same game, the Matrix, Illuminati. If you notice, they use these chessboard floors, but really, they are playing checkers on a chessboard. You see, chess is an old game played by knights, a game of strategy at time of battle. Chess is a strategic game discipline, and an angel can be a knight. An angel can be a knight. Chess is a game derived from ancient times, back when they had kingdoms. Can you see that in the nations today? Kingdoms, glory be to God. Well, America will be a kingdom. Israel is a kingdom. Africa is a kingdom. Kingdoms and kings, glory be to God. And you can't have a kingdom without a king. And we've seen this all down through the history of the Bible. Herod the king, King Nebuchadnezzar, all these bitch-made kings, glory be to God. Chess is an old ancient game played by knights in medieval time. A game of strategy, a game of battle. Can you see that? Strategic game, discipline. And as I said, an angel can be a pawn, a knight. Glory be to God. Because all this spiritual battle that we fight, glory be to God. You see, in fighting the spiritual battle, you're also fighting religion. Because religion is shackles. You see, religions keep you bound, glory be to God. But spirituality, you are free to be yourself and heal. It is a journey of healing, evolution, glory be to God. That's what being spiritual is about. And that is the game that is played by beings as far as 5D and 3D. 3D being the fallen angels, Satan, Matrix. 5D is the heavens. We talked about that last night. If you tuned into the video, glory be to God. But chess is an ancient game played by protectors of the kingdom. Glory be to God. Oh, chosen nation, 144,000 galactically sealed and chosen. We are playing a spiritual chess game where every move counts. In this game, it is the way you move. You see, you got energy vampires that thrive off chaos, which is the whole matrix. The whole matrix thrives off chaos. In the game where attention, people will do anything for attention. They seek and thrive off validation and attention from others. Glory be to God. But how do we fight this game with strategy? How do we play the game of chess? It is the way you move throughout this matrix. Glory be to God. Everything must evolve. Religion, it keeps you bound. It keeps you in bounds. Let's say that. Glory be to God. Now, nations, if you will stay in bound, you will never rise. We will always be talking about what the greats, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, we will always be talking about what they did and never going outside of bounds and changing the world. Oh, nations, if we just step out of bounds, we are then out of limit. We are free to rise. You see, the matrix is religion, nations. It keep you bound. Control. Glory be to God. But once you evolve and you raise up out and you ascend past religion, and you're on a journey of healing, you are now playing a chess game. Why are you playing a chess game? Now the battle is between good and evil, 5D and 3D, as above and so below. Now it has become a spiritual battle because religion keeps you from reaching spirituality to seeing who in fact you really are. And also, it also exposes, after you ascend out of the matrix, it exposes the lies of the reptilian Caucasian race. Now, niggas, white folk, and reptilians are totally different. You see, it was the reptilian that body jumped and took over the spirits of the bodies of the vessels of the reptilian of the Caucasian race. Therefore, it is reptilian Caucasian. That is the first nationality that the reptilians embodied, and they got in the government. These are what you call shadows. When the Bible is talking about shadows, it is talking about reptilians, nation. Shadow being, glory be to God, rituals, blood rituals, and to destroy humanity itself and to cause chaos. Once you get past religion and become spiritual and begin to heal and to be able to see the vision, oh, nation, now you're at a battle of chess. Where religion versus spirituality. Glory be to God. Spirituality being the dark that binds you and oppress. Glory be to God. This is a game of chess in order to protect kingdoms. This is a game of battle, nation. The kingdom of light versus the kingdom of darkness. Principalities and spiritual wickedness in high and heavenly places. High and heavenly places being places of authority, government agencies. Government. And do not you know every time election or some shit is coming, it is always chaos. Shit is happening around the nation. They're causing this shit to create fear and illusion, to play like there are the heroes coming to clean it up. In fact, they are the ones that's causing this. Glory be to God. If you want to keep shootings and guns out of school, fuck the fuck the metal detectors. Where is the x-ray machine? I want to see you from your asshole to your appetite. And even that way, maybe we can even stop death and sickness from happening to our youth nations. Glory be to God. If you are not preventing it, then you are causing it. This is a spiritual game, a battle. Glory be to God. And at the end of this motherfucking message, nation, I'm about to checkmate a reptilian bitch. Glory be to God. So what I'm telling you is this. Once you have ascended out of the matrix and they no longer have control, they are going to, what? oppressed. They're going to come with Moses. It is the story also of Egypt, Mesopotamian, Assyrian gods, Egyptian, Enki and Enlil, two brothers of the Anunnaki. Somebody know what I'm talking about. Glory be to God. And that tells a story within itself. This is a game of chess. And all nations, let me add, shouts out to Africa. Africa is the biblical and geographical holy place. Ethiopia, glory be to God. Y'all don't know. It used to be Kush. Called Kush. Ethiopian. If you read the history of your Bible, that tells the story of the Holy Land and God's chosen people. Glory be to God. This is a chess game to keep the truth from rising, because once the illusion fades and they see that God's people was melanated, in fact, melanated beings, and God was melanated, indigenous, not black, but indigenous himself, then it then shed the illusion on the bullshit that they thrive off on, that the world thrives off chaos. The world thrives off homelessness. The world thrives off control, oppression. That's the reason why they put you in these little jobs that make you think you're free. In fact, it is your energy that is producing currency for these corporations. Activate and achieve. Glory be to God. This is an old ancient game. A game of kingdoms, of knights to protect the kingdom. And in the spiritual game, the angels can be a knight and even a pawn. Which side are you on? Glory be to God. Checkmate. I just thought I'd keep it short. Glory be to God. When I go live, I'll be better. I'll be greater. I will be ascended into the glory of God. Every day I arise and God give me the energy and voltage to shine. Glory be to God. I will be better tomorrow than I was today. Rise, elevate, activate, achieve, checkmate. Glory be to God.